Welcome everybody to the first Thursday of 2021. My name is Jamie. I'm your afternoon show host on 100.1 The X. Proudly, happily, and a little bit sadly taking the torch from sales guy Dave Chapman. We are beginning a new year and we're still doing this thing virtually, but we're still having a blast. And I think we've put on a really great show for you tonight. So thank you for logging on. Please, if you're on the Facebook, feel free to comment, wave, say hi, let us know where you are. Give the band a shout out when they're doing something you really like. We cannot do this event without our amazing team. It's powered by Tesla, sponsored by Bank of America, hosted by Great Basin Brewing Company. I hope you got your growlers 50% off on First Thursday X night. And of course, 100.1 The X. And tonight we're hanging out with Monique De Haviland of Mo's Motley Blues. And I'm so excited for you guys to meet her. Hi, Monique De Haviland.
Hi, Jamie. How are you today?
I'm doing really good. Thank you for being our first Thursday artist of the new year, 2021.
Yeah, that is cool.
I think that is setting the bar really high and some good vibes for this new year. This is a perfect way to start. Now, we are obviously not back in the Nevada Museum of Art yet. We will be soon.
Yep, we get to hopefully do that up on the patio sometime. Looks like a blast. We were very excited about that. And then when you offered us this, we're very excited. So thank you so much.
We chatted at some of those parties before. You guys came and we're watching some other bands, and that's where we got to know each other a little bit. We've been playing your music, all the different forms that it comes in on the air, on the X. So it's really cool.
Thank you.
Oh, our pleasure. It's really great to introduce you to our X listeners, and now they can see you too. So that's one of the cool things about this. So you're going to be playing with Mo's Motley Blues today for this show, but Monique De Haviland has lots of different titles and projects. Can you talk about the differences between Monique K, Monique De Haviland, Moxie Ruckus, Mo's Motley Blues? What is all this?
Well, when you're a working band, you try to create formulas that will be appealing. And well, let's start with Monique K. That was my first image. Monique K came out of Europe when I had my first record career there as a teenager. And it remained, I'm sort of still a name there, in former Yugoslavia, then Slovenia and Germany. So when I release something, I want to release it under the name They Know Me. So I released my album in two ways, but a little bit different. One had a different song on it, so it's not the exact same files, but the major songs are the same.
Is that where you grew up and were born?
I was born in Europe. My dad was a military guy, and my mom was a Slovenian woman, and they met in a club, and an officers club, and yep, that's how I came to be. So I'm half Slovenian, half American.
Cool.
My father was a musician, so just to track back, Bill De Haviland was a trumpet player, and he was quite a crooner for jazz. So my first exposure was to jazz, and he also loved country because he was from Wisconsin. So kind of a weird thing. I always say if I sing country, I sing it like the blues. If I sing the blues, there's a little bit of country. So it's weird. I feel like he gave me a lot of influences. And another style of music was jazz, and that's why I went to Berklee College of Music when I was real young, and was privileged to go for a year and a half. Then I ran out of money.
Oh gosh, now that's in Boston, right? That's in Boston?
That's in Boston, yeah. Berklee is the man that founded Berklee College of Music, and it's quite an honor. I think because I had a young career, I already had records, and I had already been a songwriter on some of those. I got in. It's kind of selective to get into Berklee with a scholarship. So I was able to go. I learned a lot, sang in a, gospel choir, really good gospel choir from Harlem, just got a lot of exposure to American music. Even though I was half American, I had not lived here till I was later in life. So 20. So anyway, It was my time in Boston was really formative. I studied, a lot of different things. Of course, it's like general education of music. Ear training, harmony. I don't know if musicians are listening, but anyone young, I always tell Mylo, you got to get all this because it's really important for your
Yeah.
songwriting,
Do the work.
composition. Yeah, even if it's just basic stuff. I know he can play wonderfully, and he has all of that. Kind of like when I went there, I had a career, but it helped me to get the theory. I just think it's important. So
Mylo, he is the other half or one of the members of one of your bands, Mo's Motley Blues, right?
yeah, he's been my mainstay buddy in bands, and I've known him since he was 15. And the reason I talk a lot about Mylo is he's 21, and he is just one heck of a musician that's just up and coming.
Yeah. That's awesome. So you mentioned you've known him since he was 15. You got
Yeah.
your first record deal when you were 15. So there's a
Yeah.
lot you can teach this young man.
Some corollaries,
Lived
I
it.
guess. Yeah, absolutely. And I think I did professional music, around America with a show band for years. So just bringing that to the stage, which is why we have several bands. Mo's Motley Blues, that's our heart. We love to mix, the bluesy, soulful aspect into any music we do, whether it's classic rock, even metal, or
Sure.
or country rock.
If you want my attention, don't act like you don't care. In a fine and in bad times, show me that you will be there. See, I don't have time for silly things, no. There's just no time to spare. Oh, I don't have time to read your mind or follow you everywhere. If you want my love, you better put some muscle in it. 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 If you want my precious time, you will have to find for rights. Get your hammer and your drill gun. A fix up make it turn on my lights. Oh, handyman always catch my eyes. Got a lot of repairs to do before I let you in my door. You better tighten up all my screws. If you want my love, ooh, put we're so excited to be here at Derek and Ed's place, and this is Pistachio Studios where I recorded my album, Evermore. And I'm so excited to be here also with Wesley Orsolic, who's not playing guitar today, but he's actually filming us. And we're just having a good old time, wishing you were here, but you are here on the stream, so please send us lots of hearts and bubbles and all that stuff. I'm here with Motley Blues, my band, and we have a special member joining us today, and I'll be introducing everyone as we go. Mylo, my longtime friend, you ready to do another song?
I am, Mo.
This last year has been kind of tough on everybody. You never know where you're going to duck your head left or right, or where things are going with this virus, so we hope you're hanging in there, but we're gonna hope you sing along by the chorus, so let's do it, guys. You don't know my name, but you've got my number. I get your bills every day. All right. That was fun, guys. We hope you had fun out there. Woo!
First Thursday is powered by Tesla. Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy through all-electric vehicles and clean energy generation and storage products. They are focused on creating a complete energy and transportation ecosystem to make the world a greener place. Thank you, Tesla. Well, it's interesting too that you described your background and your father and your influences, that your sound is all over the place. I mean, you guys have got blues and rockabilly. There's one that we play. It's what is the one? that's got a real reggae vibe to it. All the Money.
All the Money.
I love that. That's like reggae.
It's
That's
pop
totally,
reggae. And you know
yeah.
what? I love, and I have the opportunity due to family to come to Maui. And, you know, that's kind of like a destination I go to. And when I turn the radio on, I don't turn it off of island reggae. And it is the best vibe. It just feels good.
Yeah.
And I wanted a feel good song. And it, you know, I've been around, you know, a kind of a wealthy environment where I was singing in Palm Desert or singing in Newport Beach or at, you know, fancy venues. But, you know, all the money doesn't make you any happier. So
Nope.
my goal with that song is to say, you know, just be happy with what you have and make the best of it.
Yeah, that's good advice. And that's a good vibe to put out at those parties. What are some of your other favorite songs to play live that you've written?
Well, my band is my gauge. I love songs that they love to play because I write my songs for my band. It sounds weird. I write lyrics for my girlfriends, but I write songs for my band. And, you know, my band has to enjoy playing them. That's why I add some transitions with some harmony changes that it's not like just a 3-chord, you know, I love those too, the country songs that are simple, but I always add a little something for my musicians so that they have, oh, where did that go? That was cool. And I want them to have fun playing these songs for a long time. So they tell me that they really enjoy Put Some Muscle in It and She Cries. But they come from a musical perspective there. And when you hear the live files that we did, you'll see that, you know, they're really getting into it. You know, they're having fun.
Yeah. And you've got some, along with your live sets, you've got some really great produced music videos. What was the process for making the music videos for your tunes? Where did you shoot?
Well, All the Money is the most official one that I'm giving to you guys. The other, the Evermore, which we actually decided to do that one live. So,
Nice.
but All the Money was filmed in Slovenia, the country where I'm from. So people can see a little tour of the streets I grew up on.
Nice.
When work's the grind before it starts. I miss the way you tickle my little toe when I fall apart. I love your light, the way you shine, shine, shine. Everything about you is in your smile. We don't have much, but it's enough. My job can wait. Right now it's time for us. All the money in the world won't give me love. All the money in the world won't give me love. What I really need. All the money in the world won't give me one big love. All the money in the world. Day by day, we fight the fights. We scrape at times, but we have fun all night. I know you hold me close to your heart. So many people in the world just can't find that one big love. We don't have much, but it's enough. My job can wait. Right now it's time for us. All the money in the world won't give me love. All the money in the world won't give me love. What I need. All the money in the world won't give me one true love. All the money in the world. life. All the money in the world won't give me love. No, 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 no. See, it can buy you pretty things, but it won't buy you. It can buy you shiny things, but it won't buy you love. All the money in this big world, my friend, it won't buy you love. It won't buy love.
Bank of America proudly sponsors First Thursday at the Nevada Museum of Art. A leader in helping the arts flourish across the globe, Bank of America has been a longtime supporter of the museum. They believe in the power of arts to inform, unite, and promote cultural understanding. Thank you, Bank of America. Extreme environments, from the Arctic Circle to outer space, have long provoked curiosity and wonder. In more recent times, these seemingly uninhabitable places have attracted attention as potential sites for development, future migration, and colonization. With the growing reality of climate change, more environments are now becoming extreme. Changing weather patterns increasingly impact the daily lives of many people. In the western United States, 2020 was marked by unprecedented wildfires and unhealthy air from the smoke. According to the New York Times, 19% of the world could be a barely livable hot zone by 2070. Climate migration has already begun. But where can displaced people go? One thing is for certain. Rather than looking to the past for solutions, we must think radically and take into consideration the fragility of our planet as well as our place in the universe. Armed with this awareness, artists, designers, and engineers have worked across disciplines to power innovation, question existing systems, and seek visionary solutions to help navigate the future of extremes. These practitioners help us to understand our connection to this world and to other worlds. They tackle difficult concepts, making the inaccessible accessible and the invisible visible. The artists and designers featured in We Belong Here comment on the shifting geopolitics of extreme environments and encourage us to consider the planets of our solar system as potential destinations. They contemplate the enormity of our universe, reminding us that our place in the larger scheme of evolution is minuscule. To paraphrase the late, great theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking, they also teach us to look up at the stars, not down at our feet. The exhibition title, We Belong Here, is borrowed from a featured artwork by Tavares Strachan. Born in Nassau, Bahamas, a former British colony, Strachan frequently makes art about people and histories that have been excluded or erased as a result of colonial subjugation. The artist explains, as humans, we all struggle with how we fit in and belong. Who gets to determine who belongs where? And where is here? And why does it matter? I have always been fascinated by invisibility. The tone struck by the phrase, we belong here, insinuates that perhaps many of us haven't always felt included. I wanted to make a work that everyone can own, one that everyone can have. We Belong Here also features audio, a soundtrack playing in the gallery by Paul D. Miller, aka DJ Spooky. Artist, musician, composer, writer, and thinker, DJ Spooky is one of a handful of creative practitioners to bring a contemporary perspective to the Antarctic. In 2007, Miller made his first trip to the continent to shoot a film about the sound of ice. The track you've been listening to here in this exhibition preview is Ice Sonification, from his 2012 composition, Ice Music, part of the museum's Center for Art and Environment archive collection. We Belong Here is organized in conjunction with the 2021 NV STEAM Conference, a statewide education conference focused on exploring ideas and strategies that incorporate science, technology, engineering, arts, and math into innovative classroom practices that foster student creativity. The NV STEAM Conference is presented in partnership with the Desert Research Institute's Science Alive program and supported by the Nevada Department of Education and the Governor's STEM Advisory Council. It is sponsored by Tesla and Nevada Gold Mines. The 2021 all-virtual NV STEAM Conference takes place February 3rd through the 6th. Register at nvsteam.org. The museum would like to thank our longtime First Thursday host, Great Basin Brewing Company. Visit Great Basin at the Reno or Sparks locations anytime during First Thursday to receive 50% off any growler or growler fill. Museum members, simply mention the offer First Thursday Growler during your purchase. Limit 1 per membership, must be 21 or over to redeem. Thank you, Great Basin.
Welcome back. It's Jamie from 100.1 The X. Thank you for joining us for our virtual First Thursday. It's a new year and there's a lot of new stuff coming to the museum, the Nevada Museum of Art. We can't do this party without them. Can't wait till we're back on the rooftop. But until then, we get to check it out virtually and we get a little sneak peek of all the amazing galleries that are showing right now. Tons of perks if you are a museum member as well. No reason not to be a Nevada Museum of Art member at this point. You get discounts on special events. You get discounts in the gift shop. And on Tuesday, you actually get the whole day just for yourself. It's a members only day at the Nevada Museum of Art. So definitely consider a membership if you didn't get one for Christmas, and check them out at nevadaart.org. And we'll get back into the music now with Monique De Haviland and Mo's Motley Blues. Tell us a little bit more about some of the band members.
Yes. So we've spoken about Mylo McCormick, who is from Silver City, Nevada. He's his grandpa was actually UNR head of the art department. Unfortunately, he has had some losses in the last year of grandparents, and it's been hard on him, but he wears all of their crazy outfits on stage. So he is a very unique soul. His hair is almost longer than mine now. You'll see. But Mylo is like a stage kid to me, you know, and his parents are awesome. They've nurtured him along to music. And I think I've given him more exposure to other great musicians.
Yeah.
Very dear friend of ours is Wesley Orsolic. He helped us with the videography for this. Yeah. And Wesley has fantastic music. And so they're buddies. They got to play a couple of gigs together because Wesley and I used to be on tour together. So Wes and I toured in the 90s and show band. So it's just all connected.
I love it.
It's all connected.
Yeah, so happy to have your music in our local spotlight as well. I always love playing whoever it is, if it's Monique or Monique De Haviland or Moxie Ruckus. We love it when those tunes spin on the air.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I would love to get some music for Mylo going. I know he's been writing a bit, and our drummer Zachary Howarth is originally from Iowa, came out here to do grad work at UNR, and through some connections at UNR, I've got, you know, this nice group of people, great musicians in Reno that always say, you know, there's some new guys here, because musicians don't always last in a band. I've had quite a few different people that we've, you know, added and replaced. We've had wonderful, you know, players. And so when you see pictures with different people, that's why. So it's sort of like Mylo and I, we put things together, and annually some people just move on, or they stop playing, or they move, you know,
life
or
happens.
They join another band that might have a few more gigs. But it happens, and we love all of them. We did have another gal that sort of founded Mo's Motley Blues before Mylo came along, and that's Samantha Moore. And I just want to give her a shout out. She's in Carson. And so we're, you know, hi, Sam, we love you. And the rest of the crew, you know, we've had kind of a steady crew for a while. Our bass player is Timothy Goldsmith from Gardnerville. I played in a jazz band with him 10 years ago. Found him at a gig in Genoa Bar, and we're just like, hey, Tim, what are you doing? He said, hey, I'm up for playing. So we came back together and started playing with Tim. Unfortunately, he couldn't be on the videos for the show. So we pulled some strings, and I got a wonderful keyboard player who also played bass with his left hand. It's Ron Savage, and he is from Reno, and just really, really a wonderful player. So he joined us for the show.
That's awesome. I love that Reno, Sparks, Carson area is becoming, I don't think it's just now becoming, I think it's just now getting recognized as a hub for music, because we have some really talented local musicians here. And
Yes.
I love that I get to learn, and our listeners get to learn your history, because some people aren't from here, but they came here to
Yeah.
build their career and they consider themselves locals. Or, I mean, we also will play songs from people that were born here, but now they're in LA or Nashville or New York trying to make it. But this is still the connection. And that makes me really proud of and it's all of it, Reno, Tahoe, Gardnerville, all our little area here. We're growing some talent.
Yes, and I'm so happy about that. And also, like I said, my young guys are just so off the charts, crazy talented, and it just gives you hope. Because
Yeah.
you worry that sometimes people aren't going to pick up an instrument and really put their time in, but they are, and they're just awesome. We have just such a great UNR jazz scene as well, and
Yeah.
they branch off and do their versions, and Zach Taryn and a lot of those guys are just amazing. Yeah. So were you born and raised in Carson?
Carson City, Carson Tahoe Hospital, right there. That's me. Yep.
At the old Carson Tahoe, right?
The old one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right down the street from the elementary school I went to. Yeah. I am definitely local.
And every album has got to have a ballad, and this ballad actually speaks a little bit about my life, but I don't want to say anything else. You know who you are out there. And it also is one of my girlfriend's favorite, and I guess it talks about matters of the heart. So here we go. When I'm done and I walk away.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, yeah. Please don't say that it's all in my head. I've heard that a time or two before from you, boy. See, I know you cheated with every girl in town. Oh, time to hammer down that crown, boy. Oh, and who's gonna love you when I'm gone? Who's gonna pick you up when you face the morning dawn? Knowing that you've done me wrong for the last time. Who's gonna love you when I'm gone? And I'm done, and I walk away. You said my words got no rhyme or reason, but then you're the one committed treason. See, you did it every season, boy. You were doing me oh so wrong for such a long time. I was the fool, but I'm not blind, boy. No, and who's gonna love you when I'm gone? Who's gonna pick you up when you my goodness. Thank you, my wonderful band. And that's Zach Howarth on drums. He's a UNR grad student. You guys put some emotion in that. Thank you. I hope you guys are feeling that out there on the streaming channel and Nevada Museum of Art and X Radio. We love you guys, and thanks for playing my music. That was very special. Thanks, guys. All right, it's time for a party here. Let's get everybody dancing out there, singing along. This song actually was very special to me. It was in the song contest, Reno Gazette-Journal, and it placed pretty high. So after that, X Radio picked up this song and started playing my music, and they've been doing it ever since. And I love you, Jamie, and I love Nevada Museum of Art. We thank you so much for playing our music, and we love playing these live. So everybody come out and hear us once we're allowed to play outdoors again. So join us. This song is called Evermore, and I also have the co-writer here, actually. The author is right here, and his name is Wesley Orsolic. We wrote the song many, many moons ago together. And so here we go. Let's play it. Yeah.
First Thursday at the Nevada Museum of Art has been hosted by KTHX Radio for more than 2 decades. This popular event would not be possible without the X, which has always been dedicated to community and culture. Thank you, 100.1 FM The X, where it's all about the music.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Now, you were telling me about one of your songs. We were talking about, what a rough year last year was. And one of your songs kind of relates to that. It's called She Cries. Tell me about that one.
Yeah, She Cries. People always assume it might be about a girl crying, but it's not. It's actually about, well, it hasn't just been COVID. We've just had an insanity year of emotions when it comes to the divide of the country. And being divided is hurtful. And
Yeah.
part of the divide puts aside those very important things like saving our oceans. If we have a healthy ocean, it's the majority of our world is ocean. So hearing about these poor fish getting mangled and people just overfishing and things going into extinction, and then the coral reef is dying, and just all of that just was compelling to me, because it's just an example of how life can die if humans do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And so She Cries is about that. And it's not just about the ocean. It's all of us need to be mindful. We need better services. We need to recycle more. We need to, obviously we all need to do better. And I want everyone to understand that it doesn't matter where your politics lie. We still need to be kind to Mother Earth, because it will give up at one point.
Yeah,
So that
well,
was what She Cries is.
politics and economy don't matter if we don't have a planet anymore.
Right.
So that
And
kind
if
of
our water is undrinkable, and if our
when did you write that song?
that was on the album as well, and I think it was one of the latter songs that I wrote. I think 2017 I wrote that one.
Yeah.
And most of them are newer written. The only one I wrote a long time ago was Evermore, and then I rearranged it.
That's a fun one too. We love that one.
That song is the one that you guys started playing after the Reno Gazette Journal had their contest.
Yes, right. The top
And
top
I
20
placed it.
countdown. Mm-hmm.
It was just a lead into you guys, and you've been so kind to me.
That's where
I
we
love
met.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I try to remember too. I think, where do I find all these people? Where do we connect? And it's all through something local. It's interesting too that you wrote that song in 2017 and it's still, if not more so, relevant now. I don't know if that's frustrating or if that's like a positive thing. That's, if we keep doing the same things over and over.
When I get inspired to write, it's just kind of a feeling. So I don't know if it just was meant to be more something that we always have to watch for. But I think you guys have released my songs, time by time. I haven't sent everything. So I like that there's a song that you guys are tired of, and then I can bring in a new one. And it has a better focus then. So I really appreciate that. And
Yeah.
I mean, the whole locals thing, I can't believe you guys are doing that. I was in Europe, and, there were managers and producers getting airtime for people. And my dream was in America to have my songs on the radio. And it only happened before once in Bakersfield, because I did an album back then. It was a kind of a country rock compilation with Europe, and they played it a little bit, but not like you guys. So I just
awesome.
so thankful, because for the listeners out there, us musicians that are struggling, we don't have to pay them, and that is incredible. So you are
money.
a gift.
There's no exchange here. There's
you are
no
a gift to us. And I haven't even brought you guys cookies or chocolate, but I will. I promise.
See, that's what we work for, food in radio. That's the
I love
secret.
I love
it. But the local spotlight is, it's one of the things I'm most proud of. It started a while ago. I mean, we just turned 30 on November. The radio station turned 30.
You look a day over 20, girl.
Please. Well, I've been here about 8 or 9 years. So I grew up listening to this station too. So it's my dream come true to be on this station, and then I get to help musicians make their dreams come true, and it's all it's all playing out. Yeah, and taking on this first Thursday from Dave Chapman as he did his last episode in December. I'm looking forward to the next 30 years and meeting more musicians like you and keeping it going, keeping the party going no matter what happens.
I believe in that.
You know?
In anything we do, we try to make it fun for the audience, so Mylo does tricks with his guitar, and we have a lot of fun. We really do.
Oh, hey, Mylo. I look a little bit like Sgt. Pepper,
A little bit, yeah.
but not nearly as Beatlesy.
Yeah, not as
I don't think they wore,
sarcastic and colorful.
Yeah, I don't think they wore sequins.
And we're not breaking up anytime soon.
No, I hope not.
No, the album's been out too long.
Yeah, we've been working together, for 5 years now? Oh my gosh, I watched you turn 21.
You watched me fall down the stairs turning 21. This is Monique De Haviland, everybody. She's the leader of the band.
Thank you.
Takes care of us, brings snacks, but more than that, writes the songs, gets us gigs,
Yeah.
manages things.
Brushes hair.
Brought this whole thing together. Brush my hair. It's just a mess today.
I buy chocolates. That's why they like me. Anyway, this song means a lot to me because we need to be very mindful of our environment to make sure we take care of Mother Earth. And that's what this song's all about. All right, Mylo, you count it off.
We never see the signs, but just where to draw the line. Yet I'm human. We're so good at all the take. We can't see our own mistakes. Yeah, we're human. People all around, too busy to count. We're running out of time that we borrow. When she is wrong, she still stays strong. Unlike us, she won't try to get even, no. But when she cries, oceans feel the shore. She can't take no more, till she can't take no more. No, no. Now the rivers don't stay green, and the oceans can't be clean. Yet I'm human. There's a lot of me making up this misery. Yet I'm human. Oh, people all around, too selfish and too blind. But I know I've got a choice. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Gonna change the way I am. Gonna listen to a
and she can't take no more. There's a saying old, says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. Though I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind, looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I like to add his initials to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost land? This is somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. A little lamb who's lost in the world. I hope I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key, oh, the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone who'll watch over me. Shut up, shut on a night and day. Ron Savage. May not be that man some girls think of as handsome, but to my heart he carries the key. Yeah, won't you tell him please, put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, someone who'll watch over me. Over me. Thank you, Zach Howarth and Ron Savage and Gershwin. That's it for our Nevada Museum of Art streaming show. And I'm Monique De Haviland, and in behalf of everyone at Pistachio Studio, Wesley Orsolic videography, and hey, I did my own makeup, just kidding, and Moe's Motley Blues. We love you all, and we hope to see you soon, either in a jazz club or in a honky-tonk, and Take care and stay healthy. We love you. Bye.
Your website, which is mosmotleyblues.com. Tell our listeners your albums. What about your discography? Can they start collecting a Mose Motley Blues or a Monique De Haviland album collection?
Yeah, I think they could. If they went on Discog, you could find stuff. If you plug in my name, you'll probably find a bunch of things. I had a physical therapy person, can't say client. He bought the entire discography. I was like, I didn't even know I did that.
You
And
have a discography.
he purchased all these, but you'll see on the show, there's a little video. I brought, a handful of what I had. And I think I was heavily influenced by punk back then. It was something I really liked. And it's so funny because we do rockabilly punk, an Imelda May song, and Mylo just loves it. He's like, oh my gosh, I love playing that, the fast guitar. And
that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of grew up with some of that. I was one of the first, to bust out in Europe and wear my hair with a big dark spot in the middle like Blondie.
Well, Monique De Haviland, it's been so nice to get to know you even more and talk to you and hear some of your music. And I just really appreciate you doing this.
You're a special soul, Jamie. You
Oh,
are.
back at ya.
You have wonderful energy.
Thank you.
So let's stay in touch. And I also want to do a shout out to all my friends out there, X Radio, Nevada Museum of Art. What a great place and what a great symbiosis you guys have created.
It's probably the longest relationship I've ever had, and we're going to keep it going.
Okay,
Nevada
well,
Museum of Art and great
it
bass
takes
and brewery.
nurture.
Yeah, it's working. So,
well, you bring a lot of joy to us, Jamie, and everybody. So please,
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you so much. My friends too. They're
Thanks, Jamie.
Hi, friends.
all the way. And that's all we play at work. And yeah, absolutely. So,
and through the magic of technology, I'm glad we got to talk to you wherever you may be. And definitely next time we see you, I want to hug you and dance in person.
yes,
That's my goal.
We will dance. Let's go to one of your big events at the museum, and I won't even sing. I'll just dance.
No, we want
We'll
you.
have fun. We'll do the
Either
we'll
way.
do the hippie vibe. These are
We'll
from the
throw our
island,
hair out.
the vendor show, and got all these cool things. So
Yeah,
helping the local vendors here make some money.
It's time for some fun again.
It's time for some fun again. Sparkly girl. I'll see you soon.
Monique De Haviland of Mose Motley Blues and more. Thanks, Monique.
Thank you. Mahalo.
Right? You do it like this. Thanks everybody for tuning in for the first Thursday of a new year, January 2021. We're going to keep the party going. Next month, February, we'll be joined by JT, Jamal Tarkington. You know him from Kaiser Sose and a couple other local bands. We'll get to know them, but big thank you to Monique De Haviland, Mose Motley Blues, all the band members. They were amazing. I hope you had fun getting to know them. And you'll hear them in the local spotlight here on the X. First Thursday X Night is powered by Tesla. It's sponsored by Bank of America, hosted by Great Basin Brewing Company and us, 100.1 The X. Thanks for tuning in and spending your Thursday with us.